How did the IMT lead the Nuremberg Trials? Imagine a courtroom where history was made, setting the stage for how the world would handle war crimes forever. That's what the International Military Tribunal did for the Nuremberg Trials. The IMT was the main body that organized and led these historic proceedings. It was created by the Allied powers, the United States, Great Britain, France, and the Soviet Union, to bring Nazi leaders to justice after World War II. The IMT set the rules, procedures, and standards for trying these leaders for crimes like war crimes, crimes against peace, and crimes against humanity. The tribunal picked the most important Nazi figures, including Hermann Göring, to face trial. It appointed judges and prosecutors from each Allied country. For example, the United States chose Chief Prosecutor Robert H. Jackson and judges like Francis Biddle and John J. Parker. Great Britain appointed Sir Geoffrey Lawrence as president and Hartley Shawcross as chief prosecutor. France and the Soviet Union also appointed their own judges and prosecutors. This mix of nations made sure different legal ideas and perspectives were part of the process. The IMT created a new legal basis for trying individuals for crimes that had been hard to prosecute before. It defined crimes against humanity and crimes against peace clearly. The tribunal held leaders responsible not just for their direct actions, but also for their leadership roles in the Nazi regime. This included organizations like the SS, Gestapo, and Nazi Party leadership. The IMT's work made it possible to hold top officials accountable for their roles in the Holocaust and aggressive wars. During the trials, the IMT managed a complex process. They presented over 1,300 witnesses, more than 30,000 documents, and transcripts that totaled over 130,000 pages. Defendants were allowed to have lawyers, and German lawyers represented them. No one chose to defend themselves alone. The tribunal's judgments were detailed and resulted in thousands of pages of verdicts. They convicted 142 defendants, with 25 receiving death sentences. The leadership and legal ideas from the IMT laid the foundation for later trials. These subsequent trials expanded to include other Nazi officials, doctors, industrialists, and military leaders. The IMT's work helped shape international law and the way the world seeks justice for war crimes. It showed that even in the chaos of war, justice can be pursued through fair and organized legal processes. The Nuremberg Trials, guided by the IMT, became a symbol of accountability and set standards for how the world handles war crimes today.